शिव। ॐ अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येनं परमानन्दं सद्गुरु। ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्तिः पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्भाग्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। We are taking the 15th stanza of chapter 17 Srimad Bhagavad Gita by the grace of the Master Sachidananda Paramatma Sadguru. And in this stanza the Sadguru is telling about the tenacity of voice related and its characteristics. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam jayata स्वाध्यायाभ्यासनं चैव वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते। अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं च प्रियं तं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं च एव वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते। Yat means that. Anudvegakaram, it means not to produce anxiety or sadness in others' mind. Priya hitam, it means speak likings mode and beneficial to others. Cha, it means and. Satyam, it means exactly true. Vakyam, it means speech. As feel by the mind and the senses, as such say the own experiences. Cha, it means and. Swadhyaya abhyasanam, it means swa means atma. Adhyaya means keep watching inside. Abhyasanam, it means continuously keep watching inside. And always be effortful to see inside. Tata, ev means that only. Vangmaya, it means vocational tap, density. Uchyate, it means tell. My dear Arjun, that speech which not to produce anxiety, anxiety or sadness, that must be loving mode and beneficial to others, and must be exactly true speech, but not harmful to other. Swadhyaya, that your speech must be according to or subjective to your internal experience with your sensory organs and your mind, intellect and ego. That's why you must be always a watcher, always seer of inside, because the Swa means your existence is living in you in the form of Atma. My dear friend, it is the tenacity of voice. That is the meaning of this stanza. Now we will take the secret and description, meaning describing about this stanza's meaning. Satguru Satchidananda Paramatma, which is presence everywhere in the universes and galaxies. That is one consciousness, that is one love, that is one light. The name of that existence in Indian spiritual science, that is Satchidananda Paramatma. Satchidananda Paramatma. He can do anything, anytime, because he is omnipotent. He is omnipresence, he is omnipotent. He is the most powerful personality of all universes. Nobody like him. Nobody comparative like him. There is no two consciousness. There is no any other consciousness, or there is no any other God existence. Name can be different, but person is one. My dear friend, the miraculous thing is that on this earth is very, very lucky. This earth is very, very holy. This earth is very, very pious and very, very pure, because the Krishna came on this earth. There is no meaning of your behavior, because these all behavior, they are mortal. These are Maya, it will be destroyed. In the Armageddon or the biggest destruction play. But we must be graceful and very, very feel like lucky that Krishna came on the earth. He was a miraculous personality of all universes. And not even the Krishna came on this earth, but he reflect in the Kavira, he reflect in the Nanak, he reflect in the Ravidas, he reflect in the Dadu, and so on, many, many chain of the Gurus. So he is very merciful, because he is always present on this earth in the form of the masters, enlightened master, supreme master. In this stanza, the Krishna is giving the minute teaching to his disciple Arjuna. How to behave, how to tell, how to speak, how to think, how to do any activities every day to day, which can produce a peace inside, which can produce internal awareness, and which can help us to be the knowing or supreme knowing that supreme knowing is the carrier of ultimate liberation. So, we must be speak like that nobody can feel the anxiety, nobody can feel the uneasiness or any type of uncomfortable condition. So Krishna want to say, if you do not make uncomfortability to anyone, that uncomfortability will not reflect on you and you can live peacefully. If you do not speak hard to anyone, how he will speak too hard to you, and you will be save your peace, and you can do the meditation easily and you can go on the path easily. So the anudvega, it means your voice, your speech, your words, your conversation, your dialogues never create, never produce any anxiety or sadness to others' mind. Because definitely, if you do any negative things to others, they will be returned to your life and you will be become unpleasant and unpeaceful, and you will be deviate from the goal of enlightenment. So it is necessary to speak the carefully. It is very necessary to speak carefully in the level of the words. The enlightened person always care to others how to speak and what to speak, but they are sometimes hard to only their disciples for the construction or for the reformation or for the making them more and more keen and more efficient in this path of meditation. The many quotations in Hindi about the speech, because I have tell this quotation in my Hindi discourse. The speech must very loving and sweet. Speech must not be bitter, or speech must not be acidic or the burning type of words. My dear friends, Satyam Bruat, Priyam Bruat, Na Bruat, Apriyam Satyam. Do not speak the bitter truth which can be give the pain to others. Before describing this word, I want to say something. There is 4 types of speeches in your life. First is para, it is the para. Pashyanti, which can you see. Madhyama, it is the medium. Bakhri, it is the sound coming by the words of the tongue. By the tongue. So everybody knows about the bakery, because bakery is used in different languages. The bakery is the phonetics. The bakery is the pronunciation. The bakery is emphasis or not emphasis on particular word or particular letter. But the Madhyama is more keen than bakery. A person use the same word, but using manner may be different. A person use some word with the polite manner, and another person use that word in the shouting manner. So the effect of both words becomes different, but word is same. That is the Madhyama. If you will do the Sakshi meditation, then you can see the purpose behind the words person is speaking to you. You are make fool by the other persons by beautiful words with beautiful manner, but you do not know the internal intention of that person. Let me explain by example of short story. There was a crow on the branch of a tree, and he had the cheese in his mouth. The cheese was very sweet, and the fox is going underside of the ground. And the fox see that crow has a cheese in mouth, and he want to eat that cheese. So the fox say to the crow, "Oh, my dear crow, you are the king of the woods, you are very beautiful. Oh, my dear crow, your nose is very beautiful and your feathers is very nice, you having very strong feathers. But all these things, I want to admire only your voice. Your voice is very sweet and melodious." Crows don't know that his voice is melodious, because everybody think that his voice is melodious due to the ego. So the fox satisfy the ego of crow by the sweet words, and then request to the crow, "Please sing a song for me, my pleasure. O king, you are a great king of the words." The crow was more and more come in the illusion of ego. And as he opened his notch for singing, that piece of cheese was fall down and jump that wolf and eaten that cheese piece. So this is not a story of crow, this is your story. You are cheated and befooled by the sweet words. You knows that you are not like that. But somebody admire you. Somebody sing the good songs for you and pray for you, the false pray for you. You become egoistic. You please. Your ego satisfy, and you can do anything for that person. So the Krishna want to aware his disciple, be careful. The person can use sweet word for bad manner, for bad intention. But when you will understand, then you will do the meditation of awareness, the Sakshi. Because the Madhyama only can we understand by two type persons. One is intellectuals. They are God-given psychological ability. And second is the awareness persons. They are doing the meditation of awareness, and they are studying the internal structure of the mind, intellect and ego. So, your voice may be sweet, your voice may be selective with the beautiful words, beautification of your sentences, but maybe given the anxiety or sadness to other, because the crow has become sad after the resulting voice of the fox. You are cheated. This type of person in this life. You know you are not handsome. You know you are not beautiful. But somebody say, "Oh, you are a handsome boy. I like you, I love you." Then you fall in the false love, and you are absorb your time and your energy or your money and your chance of the development of life. And even you absorb, you miss your chance to enlightenment with the Sadguru. You know you are not a beautiful woman, but somebody tell, oh, you are the beautiful woman of the world. Nobody is beautiful like you. And you become the fool by these words. And then you give the heart to the cheater and rogue persons, and they play with your heart and they broke your heart. And what is the result? You feel the anxiety and sadness in your life. So Sadguru want to aware you this type of unpleasant condition. So this stanza is giving you the practical applied knowledge of internal awareness and how do you see and judgment about the voice of others. The enlightened person can understand what this person want to say and when this person will say something, because they are standing in the fourth level of speech, that is the para. And now I will take the third level of speech, pashyanti. When you become a witness or sakshi of your mind, then the thoughts comes and goes, you can see just like the pictures. That is the pashyanti, the third stage. And para is the base of origin, place of the origin of the thoughts. And thus the movement and the momento and the clouds when the thoughts created. That para you can see after the bhana stage. It is very essential to educate you this time, because this subject has came related with the para, pashyanti, madhyama, bakri, voice, for voice. Krishna is telling that truth always lovely, do not truth bitter, do not truth painful. Somebody used the word to giving the pain for others. And my dear friend, remember, the wounds of bird never feel. The wounds of body can be filled easily, but wounds of bird cannot fill easily. Because they are the wounds of microbody, and no any doctor presents in this world of your microbody. Only Sadguru can treat your wounds of words that is in your micro body. A person, enlightened person, tell that शब्द संहारे बोलिए, शब्द के हाथ ना पाऊं, एक शब्द औषधि करे, एक शब्द करे घाव. Please speak carefully the words. One word can do the work of medicine, can give you relief, and other word can give you the wound in your heart. Second thing that poet is saying here, शब्द से हाथी मिले, शब्द से हाथी पांव. In the old time, the kings gifted the elephant when they are pleased by any word of their citizens or their admirers or ministers. But when they are angry with anyone by any bad word, they crush that person in the feet of the elephant. So, एक शब्द से हाथी मिले, एक शब्द से हाथी पांव. The words is a very, very important factor in your life. If a person can know how to speak and how to speech and why to speech or when speech and what the selection of the word, it will be, he will be the successful person in the life. So another person is tell about the speech, because this is related with the priya hitam. ऐसी वाणी बोलिए मन का आपा खोए, औरन को शीतल करे आपहु शीतल होए. Speak that type of speech. There is no any bad smelling of your ego. Speak without ego. When you speak without ego, then in this speech, the behind peace will come in your words. So the saint, the enlightened masters and other persons, they are highly spiritual persons. Their voice having the prasada guna. Prasada, it means the welfare quality in the voice. My dear friend, every word is the Shabda Brahma, and we should use the word with carefully, because every word is produced by the sound of the Om in hidden or the invisible form. Now, it is clear that we must speak loving, beneficial in the sense something must be hidden according to the benefit of others. If a person do anything wrong by mistake, the good person hide that mistake, do not open in the society. Because if they will open the society that mistake, that person will be depressed or can be suicide also. If we can avoid that mistake, he will not make again and again. Second thing is that the mother, she is poor and she goes to another house for housekeeping work or utensil and other. And what she is doing for the feeding for children. Children do not know. Something he feel insulting behavior in the houses where there she work, but she do not say to the children, because the children will be stop the development, they will fall down in inferiority complex or complex of insult. The same thing according to the masters. What condition master facing in the life for you? They don't want to speak with you, because if they want to open everything in front of you, that must not be beneficial for your development in the meditation. That is unnecessary and harmful for you. So the Priya Hitam, speak lovely, person like that, but it must be beneficial to others. A inspector of police, sometime beaten by the public, but he do not told that I am beaten, because if he told that I am beaten, his impression will fall and he cannot perform his duty. So sometime the persons face in life some difficult and insulting conditions also. But that not be shown to others, his daughters and sons and others, because that is not beneficial. To speak beneficial is speak lovely, is speak likings, is speak sweetly, is speak melodiously, is speak without ego. यद्यपि सत्यम लोक विरुद्धम न कथनीयम न करणीयम. If that is truth, but that is against the society, don't say. If that is truth, but it is against to society's norms, do not do that work. So, the Satyam, exact truth, you will not know, because the exact truth is God. But your sensory organs, your mind, your intellect, your mood, sometime create a truth-like illusion in untrue things. Because a person is not enlightened, a person is not separate from his mind, intellect and ego. How can he reach to the truth? But this stanza is equally useful for the society, general person, and equally useful for the seekers of the God. Now I am speaking in the favor of the seekers of the God. I am not speaking in general. Because I am the PhD guide, I am not a primary teacher. When a person feel anything, he think this is exactly true, but he should be seen inside. Really it is coming from the intellect, mood and ego, or it is coming from self-realization stage. So when you are not self-realized, you must speak with the Sadguru, the truth. But be careful. You speak to Sadguru, only for Sadguru, not fake Guru. Otherwise the fake Gurus will take your all secrets and they will take benefit and they will blackmail you and they will give you the harm. So the truth must be feel inside and tell for very, very able person. The Sadguru is only able person. सतगुरु के दरबार में ऐसे बोलो बोल, कूड़ कपट राखो नहीं, अरज करो दिल खोल. I want to tell here one thing. If you are hidden anything to your master, that will be a very, very big obstacle in front of your enlightenment path. And the Karna, example of the Karna. Karna is hidden, that he is not a Brahmin, he is the Kshatriya. And the Parashurama ask Karna, but Karna is never tell the truth to his master. What is happening? One day the Karna and Parashurama, they are going in the forest. And Parashurama say to Karna, I want to have some rest, I want to put my head on your thigh. And Parashurama was sleeping. And an insect drilling the Karna's thigh. And he drill up to, down to up and fly over. Then the flow of blood came out and fall down on Parashurama's face, and Parashurama see what is happening. See that Karna's thigh was injured and whole there. So Parashurama told, you can never be Brahmin, because the Brahmin is very soft. Brahmin cannot hard like you. So the Parashurama give the shout, shrap to the Karna, you are hidden your identity to me, and now I am giving you the shroud, pet wishes, that when you will need my knowledge of the weapons, they will fall, they will run away from you. The same thing has happened in the last point of the Karna. He invited the Brahmastra not came. He invited the Pashupatastra not came. And ultimately the arrow of Arjuna hit the Karna's heart and he died. So if any disciple want to die in immature condition without enlightenment, then he hidden anything to the Master Sadguru. Otherwise, do not hidden anything. Expose your heart like a flower in front of Sadguru. My dear friend, this stanza is telling many more things. This stanza is telling that Swadhyaya Abhyasanam, in the worldly meaning of the Geeta Gorakhpur, the Swadhyaya meaning is not appropriate. The bookish knowledge is not Swadhyaya. If the bookish knowledge is the Swadhyaya, then why Kabir says, Pothi pad pad jag muva pandit bhayan koi? The Kabir is avoiding the book, reading the book. If the chanting is the Swadhyaya, why the Sankaracharya tell na mantro na tirtho na vedo na yagya? If the Swadhyaya and the chanting is okay, then why the Bhagavatam says about 100 times this is not appropriate sadhana? The Bhagavat oppose Srimad Bhagavat. So it means the actual meaning of this word is that Swa means Atma, Swa means your internal presence of existence. Adhyaya means to continuously aware and go near of your presence and aware in your existence, your Atma, your self-knowing, your realization, your supreme enlightenment. So this effort toward the supreme enlightenment, awareness, going step by step inside the center of your identity, the center of immortality, the center of presence of God inside, that is called Swadhyaya Abhyasanam. You do the exercise, you do the practice, you do the meditation of awareness, and be aware day by day. And when we say the japa, ja means knowing, pa means Paramatma, ja means jana, pa means Paramatma. So japa is also the meditation, and it is proof in the previous chapters that by compulsorily the Geeta Press Gorakhpur version says japa means meditation. My dear friend, these all total scenario of the vocal tensity. If you want to do the tensity in your voice or your words or your language or your dialect or your speech or your sound, you must do like this as I describe in this stanza. My dear friend, it cannot be possible without the meditation of awareness, Sakshi. It cannot be achieved by day-to-day awareness inside. Then when you do the Sakshi meditation, you cannot speak wrong words to any other, because you know what is right and what is wrong. When you do the meditation of Sakshi, you cannot be the hard or shouting to the others, because your internal peace will not allow to speak like that. So not beneficial even in enlightened field, but a spiritual field, but it is very beneficial in the day-to-day life, the Sakshi meditation. When you will do the Sakshi, you can read other mind and you can read yourself also. Then you will not involve in unpleasant conditions. When you will do the Sakshi meditation 3 or 4 months, regularly 70 minutes per day, with a great faith and great awareness, then after 3 or 4 months, you will feel the tensionlessness inside, and you will feel the peacefulness inside. And what will be result? The tensionlessness bring a safety guard for you, safeguard for you. You will not fall down in the tension created diseases like the angina, blood pressure, heart attack, organ failure, brain hemorrhage, headache, etc. Many physical diseases, they will not come in your life. That is the great prevention. You know, the prevention is better than cure. So the Sakshi meditation is prevention for tension created diseases, because the Sakshi meditation create the tensionlessness. Second thing is that if you do the Sakshi meditation, then what will be happen? Then your mental peace will be very nice. You will be mentally healthy person. And there is no need of mental hospitals and doctors, because the Sadguru is the highest psychologist of this world. Sadguru is the doctor of your micro body and causal body and physical body. So the mental diseases will not come in your life like phobias, manias, meningenias, depressions, suicidal attempts, they will not come. How beneficial meditation this, as I am teaching all of you. Third thing is that when you do this meditation continuously some month or year, then what will be happen? That you will become the sentimental balanced person. You will never behave like a hyper angry or hyper lust or hyper greedy or hyper destructive person. You will not involve in any wrong immoral activities. You will not involve in the fightings, crimes and wars, and you will not involve in the theft, robbery and cheating and bribery and many things. So in 3-dimensional benefits, physical, mental and emotional, the society can gain the very nice, peaceful, loving and happy condition all over the world. So why don't we not spread this meditation all over the world? It is the great welfare meditation for the world. So we create a mission, the world peace by meditation, and this mission will be governed under the Sachidananda Adhyatma Seva Trust. And I invite all of you, please join this mission. We want to create the thousand of masters in this world. And we want to send them in every country and every city all over the world. So we need a very good institute, the International Meditation Center. If anyone will provide this facility to us, we will start very soon. And we will start a first batch of the masters. I am not making the disciples, I am making masters. My dear friend, please help me in this noble and precious mission. The world will be peaceful, very loving. There is no need of the weapons, atom bomb, neutron bombs, war fleets, warheads, fighter jets, F-16. No need of missiles and no need of destruction to others. They will give the love to each other. They will destroy the weapons themselves, because this meditation will give them lot of love, confidence and faith each other. My dear friend, I want to say another thing. I make a request, please. I have no medium to spread this ideology or this technology of spiritual science. So I am putting my videos on YouTube. Please subscribe that channel, and that is the best way to reach my voice to you. Please download my videos and spread these videos all over the world and translate these videos in your languages. Please do this work. Help me and help the society and help the humanity of this planet. I love you very much. I bless you very much. You are mine, I am yours. We are one heart, we are one love, we are one consciousness. Thank you very much. Love you very much.